We are jumping onto streaming once again. This one rotates around Netflix, Hulu, Prime pretty regularly, so it's going to be pretty easy for you to find. Today, we are going to be reviewing Footloose, but this is not the one you're familiar with. This is the 2011 remake of the classic 80s Footloose. Now, take note right up front, if you grew up watching and following Kevin Bacon and you love the Kevin Bacon version, you're probably going into this one a little bit skeptical. I mean, I know I did. But stay till the end, take a look at our clean-cut score sheet, see how this ranks with kids and teens. Let's get into it. So if you somehow missed both versions, both the 80s and the 2011 remake, we're going to break down the story for you just a little bit. Basically, the story of a teenager moves into a very strict small town where dancing and loud music basically have been outlawed because of a tragedy that happened years earlier. And right away, you kind of know what type of movie this is going to be. You've got your rebellious teenager, you got this strict town, you got the small town drama, music, dancing. I mean, this film really has the whole lot. And now comparing it to the original, it's really not that bad. They added a few new scenes, but the base story is pretty much the same.
We cannot be missing from our children's lives. They are ours to protect.
Public dancing among Beaumont's minors will be in violation of the law.
Now take note, this is still very much a teen drama. You got your relationships, your arguments, your young people acting immature. If that's really not your kind of movie, then you know what? This one's probably going to be a skip for you. But if you enjoy your music-driven drama films, coming-of-age movies, you know what? There's enough here for you to enjoy. Now, the one thing I thought they really did well in this film that actually makes it feel believable is how they portrayed the issue that happened, why the laws came into effect, and why the people are acting the way they're acting. Now, even if you don't agree, they really help you to understand that aspect of it, which helps you to feel grounded in the movie. Now, does this film have its cheesy moments? Man, yes, of course it does. It's Footloose. It's a movie about not being able to dance, so you're going to have to take it with a certain grain of salt. But just a quick reminder, if this review helps you determine what to watch, please take a second to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, we'd love it if you'd share it with somebody who you think would benefit from practical movie reviews. That really helps us find more families that feel good about the things that they're watching. Okay, so let's jump into our performances. Now the cast, they're actually pretty solid. You've got Kenny Wormald. Pretty sure that's how you say it, Wormald. He takes over the Kevin Bacon role. Now he does fine. Honestly, probably a lot like when Kevin Bacon was in the role. Really, Kevin's breakout role. This is Kenny's, I say breakout, we haven't seen him much since, so maybe it wasn't the breakout, but the acting style and the trying to get their feet under themselves, yes, very much similar in that regard. You then have his counter in the film, which is Julianne Hough. Now, you know her from the dancing world. This is Dancing with the Stars, some music-focused movies. She fits this role and this film very well. And the chemistry between them two, it works. It works very well as well. Now, the father here in the film, a little bit of the protagonist is Dennis Quaid. He's the pastor of the town as well as the father. He brings a good amount of depth to the film, and the film could have easily made him out to be the bad guy, and they didn't. They really help you to understand where he's coming from and what he's trying to do with the young kids in the town, and it helped the story develop and move on. Now, one really fun one as we get like 10, 15 years into the future, you've got Miles Teller. This is one of his first movies, one of like 3 or 4 of his first one. He does a very good job, and it's very fun to see him in Top Gun just a couple years ago and then see him in this film. I mean, both he does very good, but it's fun to see his growth over the last like I said, 10, 15 years. Now take note, the dancing and the music scenes, they're obviously going to be a huge part of this film. Some of the scenes are I felt a bit forced, like when Ren is dancing in the warehouse. Same type of scene when Kevin Bacon, Ren, is dancing in the warehouse as well, but it just felt a bit out of place. And some of the acting, it just felt forced. Now maybe it was the writing, maybe it was the acting, but there was those pieces where it just felt like that was a bit awkward, or that was a bit strange how that was portrayed. Now again, I understand this is a movie about not being able to dance in a certain town. The premise itself is not extremely deep. I get that. But just take note, some of those cheesy or forced awkward scenes. Okay, now it is time to jump into our clean-cut score sheet. So right here, you look up top, we got our story. This is very much your classic rebellious teen story. A little bit predictable, actually quite predictable, but it is entertaining enough. That's why we threw that 7 on there. Now your performances, you're getting a 7 here as well. This has a solid cast. It really is better acting than I expected. Really nothing to write home about, but a decent remake nonetheless. Then we jump down to our visuals. Our visuals does jump down one step. It's a drama film. They got the music, they got the dancing, some decent pieces there, but really nothing, again, that's going to make it stand out. Then we finish up with the experiences. Now, this was a fun watch. Yeah, you get through it pretty easily. It doesn't drag very much. So the experience overall, it was, as you can see right here, high average, 7. Okay, now we jump down to our clean meter. Here is where things jump up a little bit. This is a PG-13 film. There is some language throughout. Some stronger words are mixed in. So just take note of that. That was a little bit more than I expected. I don't remember that much from the original. The intensity, that one is a little bit low. There's a few fight scenes in it, but nothing over the top and nothing extremely graphic. So we're putting that one at a 1. Now romance, this is where it does start to jump up a little bit. This one could have been a 3. We're putting at a 2. A little more noticeable here. Teen relationships, kissing, flirting. There's some party scenes, things like that. There are a couple adult topics that are discussed. Nothing in detail, but some of those pieces that this one kind of teetered right on that 2 to 3 window. And then we finish up with the cringe down here on the bottom. Now this one did get a 1. This one was also one of those 1, maybe 2s. There's a couple dance scenes that are maybe a little bit questionable. Nothing graphic, nothing really shown, but just a bit suggestive. So just take note of that one as well. We finish up with our watch factor down here on the bottom. This is a yellow light, probably for a little older teens, your kids and your younger teens. You're probably going to want to watch that one. And then finishing up with our watch verdict. This one is still a watch. If you like the original, if you enjoy your dance/music based movies in general, this one is going to be entertaining for you. All right, that is Footloose. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you tuning in. Reminder, if you enjoy and you like our content, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you at the movies.